What's going on, boys? RedFlamingo here. In today's video, we're going to talk about why Boom Beach is a better game than Clash of Clans. And from a Clash of Clans veteran in myself, I've played Clash of Clans for almost 3.5 years now. I do have a maxed out base, so I know the game, pretty much in and out, just as I do Boom Beach. But the main reason why Boom Beach is better, even though Clash of Clans has been out for a lot longer of a period of time, is because there's certain systems in place in Boom Beach that Clash of Clans hasn't ever had implemented into its game. And a big reason why I think this is because Supercell has learned, certain things from Clash of Clans, it being their first game, their big game, and having worked on it for so long, they learned certain things from it, which I think they're implementing into Boom Beach, and they have implemented into Boom Beach, which I think is really going to tap into, allowing a lot more people to enjoy Boom Beach, believe it or not, than they can Clash of Clans. So the biggest issue with Clash of Clans, and the reason why I believe that Boom Beach will eventually one day be a bigger game than Clash of Clans, believe it or not, is because there's certain items in Boom Beach that require you to have in order to, be competitive and be the best. And obviously most people want to try and be the best they can be, while they play the game. And this is a goal for a lot of people. Now, in Clash of Clans, they don't necessarily have these items, and in turn, require you to spend money instead to achieve that let's say the top leaderboards, or to try and be the best that they could really be. So Boom Beach has what are called power stones, and these power stones, if you can really manage them and control them, you can it's definitely the most contributing factor to your success in the game. If Clash of Clans had a system, for example, that rewarded you for actually playing the game, and required this reward to actually be successful in the game, like Power Stones does for Boom Beach, then it would probably make this video useless. But because they don't, and because gems in Clash of Clans is the main resource, and it's purchasable. Boom Beach actually has account bound things that you earn that determine whether or not, or how well you'll be, or how good you'll be at the game. And these resources in Power Stones that are account bound, so they can't be traded, which if they could, then that would totally discredit this system. But because they are account bound, and because they're earned through your actual playtime and activity and skill, that makes them the most important factor, and giving everybody a chance at being the best player, even if they don't have, like, let's say, money to spend on gems, like Clash of Clans kind of requires you to have uh, lots of money. The second system is prototype parts, and this was a new type of system implemented for defensive strength. Uh, Power Stones definitely allow you to have a better defense and a better offense, as you can build both kinds of statues. But prototype defenses are focused towards defense. And whoops, I didn't build one. Having these parts, again, you need to play the game, and you need to be good at the game, and actually earn them, as they can't be purchased with diamonds. And just having stuff like this that have to be earned adds value to the game, and definitely rewards players, the majority of players, other than maybe a select few that are maybe rich in real life and can actually spend lots of money on the game. Not to say that, being rich doesn't help you in Boom Beach, but it definitely can help you progress your village. But it's not a deciding factor in your success like these other items are. The third item is intel. As you can see, it is only something that benefits task forces. So obviously your personal success isn't affected by intel, but it is an item that is also earned through activity and skill in the game, which if you could purchase intel, you wouldn't have a competitive task force leaderboard like we have in the game because, task forces would be able to just buy enough intel to sabotage all of the bases that they get that spawn up in their operation each day. So definitely a good resource to have in terms of having a successful task force and having a competitive task force system where everybody can be a part of something successful, you know, and not be limited to it based on the amount of money they have. Like let's say, Clash of Clans kind of has. So those are the three things contributing to why I think that the main reason why I think that Boom Beach is a better game than Clash of Clans. Now, obviously, Clash of Clans is a lot more polished. It's been out for a lot longer, so there's a lot more, quality of life systems that were implemented. A lot more, a lot better of a user interface. Let's say, each player does have their own profile, which has a lot of different stats, and it's just a lot more cleaner and a lot more worked on. But eventually, I think that they will catch up to Clash of Clans, systems in terms of, polished and user friendliness in Boom Beach as Clash of Clans. Just something to be patient for and to expect to come in the future because this game, Boom Beach is a lot smaller of a game than Clash of Clans currently is. Being one of the pioneers in Clash of Clans and playing from when it actually came out, I saw its growth and I knew it was an amazing game right from the beginning, and I definitely predicted, that it would be growing to one of the biggest games just because I knew with the systems required from people and how much time it actually took and just the amount of fun that you could have in the game. And I definitely see that followed up with Boom Beach. And in terms of what I just went over, having, believe it or not, better systems than Clash of Clans has. You know, this isn't even looking at the actual gameplay and the amount of fun that each battle is. Obviously with gunboat and different gunboat abilities rather than spells in Clash of Clans, you definitely I actually enjoy them better in this game, and raiding in this game I find is a lot more fun. You do have flares, so you can control your army as well, which adds for a lot more tactics, I find. But the main reason, obviously highlighted at the beginning of this video is, Boom Beach being better because of, the simple items that have to be earned throughout the game. I also like, just to throw in here as a last point, how there's a lot of different troop compositions that you can choose to use in different situations. There's tank med, which is a very good, troop composition. There's, rifle Zuka medics, which I'm using now. There's warriors for those certain bases that are weak to warrior attacks. There's hookah. There's a lot of, there's Scorcher Zukas, or there's Scorcher's tanks. There's a lot more actual troop combinations that are useful compared to Clash of Clans. And I love the flexibility of being able to choose which troop you want to use to attack certain bases. Clash of Clans has a lot more different troops as it stands. Boom Beach only has what, 8 different troop types, whereas Clash of Clans, probably have up around near 20, with the dark barracks and all that. But you know, just because of the good systems and you know them learning from Clash of Clans, they've definitely made it work with just so few troops and you know every troop pretty much having you know a use. I even forgot to say you know all grenadier a troop composition. It's another very useful one that's being used you know all through the victory point ranges. So that's all I got for today's video. If you liked it, I'd appreciate you to subscribe. And if you like more me and you want to see more of my content, I'm streaming on Twitch every day at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As well, I'm putting up a video every day on YouTube. So look for that. Until next time, have a nice day, and we'll see you later. Bye.